Everybody, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. We're here with Brandon to talk about something really special. For those of you who have not lived here a long time, we used to have a theme park in Nashville called Opryland, and it now is a mall called Opry Mills Mall. But he did a film for the Nashville Film Festival this week, and it's a documentary about how we used to have a theme park. So I really want us to talk about that. Brandon, how's it going this morning?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good. Okay, tell me about this documentary. I mean, how long has it been since Opryland closed?
Over 25 years, 1997 is when it closed.
1997. Wow. Okay, so I am old enough to remember going to the theme park, which was so much fun. Tell us what inspired you to do this documentary?
Well, I grew up in Nashville going to the theme park. Hadn't really thought about the theme park, found a map, and then I was making corporate videos for the hotel, the Opryland Hotel, and they informed me that all of the park's archives were lost in the 2010 flood.
Oh,
And that just lit a fire in me. I thought, gosh, I was thinking of doing a documentary, but the only way that we were going to be able to make this documentary was to crowdsource home video footage. So it became a mission. And, you know, for probably the last 4 years, I've been crowdsourcing, begging people for home video footage so that we could tell our collective history. And then just in the last few months, we decided, well, let's go ahead and finish this thing. And the film festival accepted it and accepted a rough cut and encouraged us to finish it.
wow. So you said you put out a message to people to send you home videos. Tell me about the ones that you were hoping to see. Like, were you hoping to find video of the Wabash Cannonball, which was like their major roller coaster? I remember. And what was one of the other things you were hoping to see?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we were hoping to find that. Also, candid family moments, just footage of the shows. We were originally planning to focus more on the rides, but this was a musical show park and it was the only one like it in the world. So I had to focus on the shows, and a lot of people were groupies and would go out there with a home video camera and film 2 or 3 shows a day all season. And
Wow.
so we've digitized over 400 hours of home video footage, in addition to finding a lot of the TNN tapes. And the Eric Erickson agency produced a lot of commercials. We were able to acquire all that. So I think we've got a lot to relive our memories.
Hmm. What was the message that you thought was important to show in this documentary about the Opryland?
Well, the title is A Circle Broken, and I borrowed that from a book called Opryland USA by Stephen Phillips. And his research really helped this documentary so much as to why the park closed. And A Circle Broken is riffing on the song "May the Circle Be Unbroken," and
Hmm.
I'm sure the Grand Ole Opry will be singing that song this year on their 100th anniversary. And I find it ironic that they won't be celebrating the theme park that was the backdrop of the Grand Ole Opry for so many years. So it's a sore spot locally. I hope that, well, and this documentary attempts to answer the question, why did they close the park?
And so, yeah, I'm curious because we've heard different things over the year. What was your conclusion as to why they closed the park?
Well, I don't want to give it too much away,
Okay, because we want people to go see it, but
but I will say the quote that most resonates with me was from one of the performers, and he said, what do you do? What happens when you inherit the family farm? Are you going to continue to own it, or are you going to see what you can get for the family farm?
mm, mm. Wow. Okay, I know I see in groups all the time people reminiscing and wishing the theme park was back. And now there are so many talks of other people bringing a theme park to Nashville in different places, but nothing has happened yet. So I think it's definitely missed. I feel bad for the people who never got to experience it because it was a unique and interesting place.
Very, very, very beloved, and we all miss it. And I hope this documentary is kind of cathartic for the people that miss it.
Yeah. You guys won an award. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Yeah,
then
Best
there's,
Tennessee feature.
yes. So that's amazing. And there's a few chances that you can go see. You can buy a ticket to see this documentary. There's like today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 3 at the Belcourt. And then we are going to show it at the Nashville Nightlife Theater, I believe October 12th. And it's going to be free for the public. So we're going to have a few free showings just to kind of give locals an opportunity to see it and give us feedback.
Oh, great. Well, I can't wait to see it. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'm going to go see it. But thanks for telling us more about that in those. Before we go, behind you is a sign.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That is from the theme park, right?
Yes, that was once the Flume Zoom, then renamed the Dulcimer Splash. And I found that in an estate sale last September.
You found it at an estate sale? Someone had bought it?
Yeah, and there was a little bit of a bidding war because, people want pieces of Opryland.
Wow. And then I've heard, I don't know if you get a chance to cover this in your documentary, I've heard that different pieces, different rides went to different areas and different other parks. Are those still operating? Did you get a chance to follow up on that?
We would have loved to do that. It just didn't fit into the storyline, but there are 3 or 4 rides that ended up like Kong was the Hangman, and the Tin Lizzies went to Kentucky Kingdom.
Oh, so you can go there and remember Opryland
That's right.
that's not that far away.
Not that far away.
All right. Hey, thanks again for joining us. Tomorrow you can go see it. And then where can people follow up to see some of these free showings that you have?
If you want to on Instagram, Opryland Doc, we'll list those there. But I can tell you, October 12th at Nashville Nightlife Theater, and then we'll make an announcement about another showing.
Okay, sounds great. Hey, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.